Hello and welcome to Wyverns and Weirdos, coming to you from our individual places of residence. I just noticed Laura dabbing there.
Yeah.
Because there's a bit of a planar calamity at the moment. Yeah, someone let Zorthram Tathara loose, and
It wasn't me.
Wasn't me.
Thanks, Birdie.
I don't know what you're talking about.
so we're not sure how many episodes are going to be in this setup, but we're running pretty close to running out of episodes in the can. So
It's actually been a long time for us. A couple of months since we recorded last.
Yeah.
It's not for you guys. So
Yeah. It's episode
Yeah,
26 came out the day we are recording this. We have the two halves of the anniversary special in the can ready to go. And then
yeah, we've caught up to you now, guys.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting.
You should be scared because we are.
Yeah.
I am
but
anyway.
we've been playing some Dragon Heist, a couple of sessions of Dragon Heist to test out this setup to bring this to you guys. And
Yeah, you guys don't get that. Sorry. That's for funsies.
Yeah.
and it's been running pretty smoothly from a tech standpoint. So so we hope you enjoy. For similar reasons to why we are in this, there aren't really any plugs at the moment, unless anyone can think of anything. I think it's
I
late
hope you guys are looking after yourselves and staying safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, stay safe from Zorthram to Thara.
Yeah.
And I just want to do a quick shout out to my dad. He doesn't listen to the show or watch it, but he made me Monte Carlo. So if you see me snacking, that's why.
Was that with the official recipe that they released? I've been so keen to try it. The name, who I probably shouldn't mention, the proper Monte Carlo, the people who own Monte Carlo.
The biscuit brand that
Yes.
make Monte Carlo.
They
Yeah,
released
I have no
the
idea.
actual recipe they used.
I have no idea. My dad just made them for me, so I ate them.
I think
No,
the closest-
Tasty.
I wanna give a shout out to my friend Sasha, who is letting me film on her Wi-Fi, as my Wi-Fi doesn't work.
That is a special guest that we have.
I'm special
Who-
and a guest.
Yes. This
Thank you,
ladies and
Sasha.
gentlemen, is Zoe,
A
who
mystery
is our-
guest.
who is our character artist.
Woohoo!
And
Hello. Thank you for listening in and maybe doing some other things, Zoe.
yeah, the bright side of this whole current situation is that it enables us to actually reach out to Zoe and bring her into a session. So she'll be with us
we're all very
for at
excited.
least 2 episodes. And I think that's about it. Wash your hands.
Yeah, Zorthram to Thara will spit on them, so please wash them.
Even he washes his hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
And don't touch
Absolutely.
your face like you just watched me do. I'm in the comfort of my own home. And even then I shouldn't be doing it, but I'm really itchy, so please. It's just it's how Zorthram to Thara gets you. I'm sorry.
So without further ado, let's jump into Wyverns and Weirdos. And we are back with another episode. So, where we last left off, there was a bit of carousing craziness, followed by, importantly, a meeting with Diamartyr's Concord, a secret society of freedom fighters within the city of Bapsa Shard, fighting against the influence of the Wizards of the Ruins in the region. The party managed to get roped into a mission for the Concord with the aid of with the aid of an Azamar fighter.
Pyridus.
The name of Pyridus.
Audrey?
Yes.
Yeah, he was like really smart and like not cool.
He was well put together.
Yeah, he had his
And we were
life
very
together.
disappointed. What is this? Someone competent?
I know.
None of that. We can't have
I don't know
that.
what voice that was. It wasn't a character voice.
Now, I don't know if there's anything you guys wanted to do in particular in the day leading up to the mission.
Does Neumann have potions?
I don't know. Have you got potions?
I
on
guess
you?
rhetorical, I guess. But I'm having a look now.
If you've
He has potions. Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Okay.
Everything will be fine.
I have no idea what Anya has because I've forgotten how to play her. But I guess we'll just use creative solutions if she's lacking in anything.
So,
And my specialty.
this guy, this Azamar, seemed like he had a plan or some idea. He knew that we needed some people to do this and some people to do that. I'm guessing perhaps
I don't
maybe
think that was him who had that idea.
or one of them in the resistance. Is there a floor plan or is there some sort of help that can sort of help us navigate this place?
So, would you have asked that of the Concord on the night?
And you can do that now.
Okay.
Probably, yeah.
So, okay. So you would have been told that they had someone running a mission that evening, like basically as you spoke, trying to find information such as floor plans, building notes, all that kind of stuff.
Ooh, what color are the interior walls? I'm curious. Thinking beige. Beige would be nice.
like they don't know yet. They got
okay,
someone.
yeah.
got someone
Mysterious
trying-
interior decoration.
Are you thinking about redesigning?
Possibly, yeah. Well, once we take it over, maybe this can be Newman's like holiday home.
It's fair.
Yeah,
Take it
kill
back.
the king, become the king.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have a place back where I came from, you know, just a place where I can go to chill out for a bit. You know, a massive fucking tower.
That sounds 100% like something you would do, Newman.
I don't know. A fucking tower? That does not sound like something that Newman would do.
Oh no, I don't want to think about that.
Look, I'm a little on edge. All right, I'm not sure if I even like this tower. It's really, to be honest, I want it gone. It just doesn't suit the place.
It's fair. I mean, I guess like if these people kind of took over your place, it's a bit of an eyesore. It doesn't even fit the local design.
Exactly. If you're going to take over a place, at least change how everything looks, or build your buildings to look like everything else. You're sort of just putting a big target on the places that stand out, and that's exactly what we're doing, is we're attacking the target.
Well, yeah. I mean, I guess so. So it's working in a sense, but not for their benefit. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. I'm sure things will go super well.
I mean, like, of course, that is the main issue and not the whole religious oppression thing. But the design of the town, that is what comes. You are correct, Neumann.
I mean, look, you got to look at it from a holistic sense, you know, a holistic sense. Like everything matters. Just, you know, some more than others, but interior design and all, like external design and all that matching is one of the concerns.
Making a list, eh?
So you
Yes.
do have intel, at least, that that from what they've heard, Governor Tanexicus should be out of his tower on official business tonight.
Okay.
So you should have an easier time of it than you would if he were in.
Okay. Good.
Now, for those at home, and definitely not me, but those at home who, in the break that they didn't have of 1 week, forgot why we are storming this tower. Do you want to give us like a quick refresh?
We pretty much just said, hey, you guys seem good. Do you want to join the rebellion and take down a tower?
Yeah.
Yes. See, are we like killing the governor because him not being there might be a little bit of a problem?
Or
are we investigating the portal or something?
You're investigating. Yeah. There is suspicion that there is a some sort of arcane weapon or at least device being constructed and tested within the tower.
Okay. Oh, okay.
And they want that to be investigated, dismantled if possible, but the key thing is like find out what you can about this device, whatever it is.
Fair enough.
Gather intel.
Yes.
Noted.
We're great at that, so I'm sure it'll be fine.
Oh, I do want to do a quick shout out, by the way. If you do see me taking notes, it is because I'm at home, so I don't have people to bounce off. But I just wanted to shout out a little bit not safe for work, but to my friend Phoebe. I retweet her art all the time, so just follow me on Twitter. She made this beautiful design, and below it says The Sacrifice, so
nice.
Go check her out and commission her. She does a lot of cool horror stuff.
It's very
and I just thought it was very fitting for Anya as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Interesting.
Right. So,
cool.
The night comes, unless there's something else that you guys want to do, but
if we're walking on the way there, Betty will have a chat to you too, but yeah, you can set the scene if you would.
I think the only other thing we do is avoid what's his face as much as possible.
Yeah, true, the governor. Yeah, probably don't want him to see our face.
No, not the governor.
Pyridus.
The fellow who was joining
Pyridus,
us.
yeah, that's right, yeah. The smart lad.
Yeah. So as you reach nightfall, you go to the designated meeting point.
So, just one tick while we're on the way there, Barry's like, okay guys, before we go on like this big mission, I just need to kind of apologize, I guess. So listen up, because I don't do that very often.
What have you done? It must be pretty bad.
Anya looks like fully shocked at the words apology coming out of your mouth. She's like, Bertie, are you feeling well? Maybe we shouldn't be doing this mission if you are not feeling well.
No, it's fine. I feel like I need to just clear the air, I guess. I just wanted to apologize for what you guys saw yesterday, because what you kind of walked in on, that was not I wasn't expecting that. You guys probably, I hope, were expecting that. So I just wanted to say sorry for all of that kind of stuff, yes. And also just wanted to confirm that I was totally cool with that. I know, Anya, you were very you told him off a lot and stuff, but it was, I just want to clear up that it was fine, it was my choice, okay? So yeah, yeah.
Bertie, while I appreciate that your conduct was safe, sane, and consensual,
great, yeah.
The inclusion of witnesses is not consent. You did not get their consent to observe. So, maybe next time, tell him to take it into the office, okay?
Yeah, well, I kind of expected, a prison guard would be yeah, I'll lock the door first. But no, you guys all turned up at the same time. So just sorry about what you had to see.
Yeah, we sort of caught you two-handed, or no-handed. I can't quite remember.
Anya kind of walks up to Bertie and she puts a hand on his shoulder and she's like, for the record, Bertie, I'm sorry I saw it too. And then she keeps walking.
Yeah, I guess I bet you wish you were blind again.
I just can't wait until I tell Tanip about this. Tanip will not believe this.
You're not talking to Tanip. Ever. Ever. Anyway, let's forget this ever happened, okay? I'm feeling so great now. Let's go to the meeting.
I'm actually genuinely surprised that Bertie didn't get us to sign a non-disclosure form.
That's a bad, yeah. Very
Isn't
silly of it.
there a spell that like hurts you if you go to say something in particular that the caster has told you not to talk about?
Bertie with a knife in his hand.
Yes, which I think with one more level of Warlock, Bertie could technically take.
Uh-oh.
I
Better
think
be
it's on the
nice
Warlock
to
list.
me. Bertie says the purpose of nothing.
Tanit will find out, even if Neumann has to die for it.
Please don't tell Bertie's ex-assistant about some horrible thing he did.
Yeah, look, that's very workplace inappropriate.
Yeah.
Thankfully for you guys, it is not on the Warlock list.
Oh, well, there we go. That's fine.
Alright.
Yeah, so now that the air is clear, I just wanted to apologize for that. But yeah, anyway, no problem, right?
No problem at all. It's just juicy goss.
Just, Bertie, don't let it happen again, please.
Yeah. Or at least go somewhere private.
Well, I'll
Not the
try.
whole, relations thing, but just the whole me seeing it thing, you know?
Yeah, no, it's fair. Again, like, I would have really preferred none of you guys to have been there either. But, yay, well, that's what happened. Great.
And- Hafren, how do you feel about it? Yeah, he's alright with it by the sound of it.
Cool. Okay, this conversation, like, I was really hoping you'd be like, oh yeah, cool, buddy, we really support you, you're amazing. We've
Do
already
you-
forgotten about it.
Is
It's
Do
going
you know
on.
us?
What we have said?
Yeah, no, absolutely not. I'm surprised you haven't threatened my life again or something.
Oh. For me, not threatening your life is almost like me saying exactly what you said.
Well, true. Oh boy, is
Small
that
steps, Bertie.
is
Small
that secret base any much further? I feel like I've been working for ages.
You reach the designated meeting point, and you notice that Peridus is nowhere in sight.
Damn,
Oh, thank
Anya.
goodness.
Yeah, that guy's not here yet. Oh my gosh, he's tardy. I would have thought he'd be like the sort of person that turned up like 2 hours early.
Oh, I assumed he probably died.
I mean, look, he sounded pretty well off, as in like competent. I don't think he would have died that easily.
Yeah, no, absolutely, much more competent than us.
Neumann, everyone can die. You could trip on a rock and bang your
Not with these
head
legs.
and that's
Not with
you.
these legs.
Oh boy, fun conversations I have with my traveling companions.
So what, should we wait for him or?
Where is
Are
the secret
we-
designated location? Are we like
Yeah,
right
true.
next to the
It's-
tower? Are we
Standing there.
in the bushes?
It's in a secluded alleyway, not too far from the tower. You can see the tower from where you are.
Awesome.
I mean, honestly, I thought we'd just go on now before he gets the chance to catch up with us.
I mean, I do think we could use the extra help. It sounded like you had a pretty good idea of what needed to be done.
You do
Yes,
have
but he's
muscles.
such a bore.
I
Yeah,
will
but-
admit, yes, but I would prefer to do well on this mission. I'm sort of sick and tired of not doing well on
But he
missions.
played by all the rules.
Um,
I don't know.
And
I just
besides,
think he would be a hindrance.
I think maybe someone could tell us more information about what we actually have to do here.
Look,
I
I
was sort
see
of
your
expecting
point.
there to be an informant or something.
I
along
see your
with
point. However, also, I might also point out that he can't be that competent when he's not here on time. I mean, it's not that hard. We had
Yeah.
a deal. We had an appointment.
Anya and Bertie, you both notice with your passive perceptions, a little way away, a figure in a horned figure with a vibrant cloak or vibrant robes, worn over.
Uh-oh, we've lost Darby.
So,
Oh, never mind.
okay. Zoe, would you like
We
to
lost you for a
introduce
second.
Ross?
The hooded figure at the end of the alleyway turns and catches you guys out of the corner of their eye. And when she turns too fast, you hear a weird jangling, almost like that of a tambourine.
Busted.
Those coins?
It's the cops, scat.
And she darts down the alley and she goes, "Are you the ones? You're the ones I'm here for?"
Depends. Are you here to kill us?
"Why would I be here to kill you?" And she throws back the hood. Can I put the picture in the chat?
Yeah.
Yes, please. It's
She
very important.
Drop a pic in the chat. Bad joke, sorry.
hold on.
Nice.
Hold on.
Actually, I think I've got it primed on the Facebook chat, so
Oh, cool. Awesome.
Yeah.
be able to.
Throw her
Can you
away.
drop it in?
So it
Awesome.
should be
And
on
we'll cut
Wyverns
this
and
little bit
Weirdos
out as
Facebook.
well.
Nice.
Oh my god, she's so pretty.
You'll have to describe her for audio listeners as well.
So she
for
throws
reasons.
back her hood and reveals her long, curly red hair, bright purple skin, red and yellow eyes, a definite aura of someone who doesn't normally do this, but who is going to convince you that she does.
Anya, she kind of gapes a little bit and then she's like, "I've changed my mind. You can kill me."
What?
Have we met before? We were sort of expecting someone, but I don't think you're this person.
Look, I wasn't meant to be on this mission. I'm meant to be at rehearsal, but things change.
Rehearsal. Okay. If you're joining us for what we're doing, it's not anything rehearsal related. Are you
sure you're were you given a description of just the
I'm
three?
sure they're in the right place. Don't listen to them. What was your name? Sorry, I'm Birdie.
Birdie, yes, you are Anya Neumann.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
them.
shit.
Yeah.
Maybe
one
you
and
do
only.
not.
I'm Ross.
Right. Yeah. All right. Last name? I like knowing people's names. That's all.
Maybe Ross is like me and just does not have a last name.
Oh.
You know, it's a stage name, so I don't like.
Oh, you're a performer in the arts, are you?
Well, if the Wizards of Ruin weren't so pressing free speech, I would be.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we don't like those guys, do we
You
guys?
said
Yeah,
the thing in the city. This is a secret mission. Are we secret here?
We're in an alley.
That means nothing.
Yeah, the only people who can find us are the people who are looking for us, apparently.
Yeah, it's fine. We can go invisible soon anyway, so it'll be cool.
Newman sort of like stands towards the opening of the alleyway and just like pulls up his cloak and like covers everyone. It's like, I think this is the best we can do for now.
That can work too, I guess.
How dark is this alleyway?
Pretty dark. It's fairly
Okay.
late. There's little bits of light leaking in from the street.
We are now hidden. The
So,
cloak
Ross, Are
turns
you to be our guide
completely black as well.
in the
Nice.
tower?
Yes, I am your guide for tonight.
Oh.
What happened to the? I mean, like, don't get me wrong. You are a vast improvement.
Yeah,
But what
absolutely.
happened to the other guy?
Missions change. Something more important came up.
Well, that's offensive.
I
He
know.
didn't like us, did he?
Yeah, no. I think we're very happy to have you here, Ross. I think you'll be a great asset to our mission.
Well, I'd hope so.
So what can you do?
Me?
What can you do so we can, work out a strategy, strengths and weaknesses, teamworks, team ups, something like that, you know?
Look, like I said, this isn't my day job. This is more like a union thing for me.
Oh, alright, union.
I'm an actor, man. I'm a busker. I'm a street performer. But I'm the one who did reconnaissance last night, so I'm the one who has to help you.
See, I was expecting someone like you would come along. Alright, I'm glad. So, were you successful?
Well, as successful as can be when a tower is full of golems and skeletons come to life.
That doesn't sound great to me. Just saying. Just put it out there. Golems and skeletons
And this
come
wasn't
to
even the
life.
tower for tonight.
That's not cool, yeah?
Huh?
This wasn't even the tower for tonight. This was the Grand Maester's villa.
Oh, okay. Cool.
There's
So
no
have
way
you-
I was breaking into the tower alone.
Look, this is fair. And don't worry, you are with the trio of possibly the most competent people on hand to be able to do this.
We got asked to do the mission. Yeah.
Why am I imagining Anya's just reading that off her palm?
I can't read.
I can only assume the Concord chose you three for a reason.
Yes, because we were here.
Yeah, we are good at being present.
We are very good at being in places where figures of authority just choose us for no good reason. But don't you worry, we have a 2% success rate.
Clearly, we just have very trustworthy faces.
Okay,
Speak for yourself.
I know this isn't what we're here for, but as an actor, guys, work on your poker faces.
Oh no, I'm being quite honest. We have a 2% success rate.
Sometimes honesty isn't what we need.
I would agree with that. Yes, it's a very good point. Yeah, I'm sure this will go really well. As long as nothing detects us, it'll be fun, and I am very good at making everyone extra sneaky, so I'm sure we'll be sorted.
Good.
Speaking of, from the fact that I have like a whole table to myself now, so I have all my item cards spread out, Anya actually has a ring that she can use an action to become invisible at will.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Which I completely just neglected to ever read the card that far in.
Amazing.
Whoops.
Amazing.
Ring of mind shielding, everybody.
Oh, that's because I think you only just recently
I
got
don't
it.
know,
I'm
I
not
can't
sure.
remember.
Oh, amazing. Okay.
Yeah, Anya can do that separately now. So
But regardless, all you really need to know from what we've just said is that we're very competent people. We're ready to do this mission. And is there anything you can tell us that may help us with tonight's mission?
2 of those were statements that were incorrect, and one of those was a question.
Okay, can
3
you...
things you need to know.
But did he have a poker face? I reckon he had a poker face. I'm rolling for poker face.
You don't have a poker face, you have a cat's face.
Too late. I rolled a 13. So he has a face. It goes alright.
He has a face. You're all one and you just like have no face.
Anya just comes up to him and she's like, now you have a poker face, and pokes him in the face.
Oh my gosh.
He
Betty
sort
is
of-
just like, oh.
He sort of just brushes it off. What does Bertie do?
Oh, he's just staring at Ross the whole time, just like grinning very widely.
Ross is,
He's like
Ross
nodding.
is kind of just standing there, and she just kind of goes to herself. They were picked for a reason.
Oh no. I'm so sorry, Ross.
Is it possible that Ross is the first person who we've met who like appears not to be competent, but is actually the most competent person we've ever met.
Oh,
Because that's delightful.
Some brains.
oh, we have not gotten into it yet.
Oh wow. Interesting.
Like I
Well,
said, poker face.
yeah. Well, as you can see, we're all very confident. Well, do we have a game plan, or do I just make everyone invisible now?
Right, well, while we're
Since
here,
when have we ever had a game plan?
I remember there was a goblin farm raid that we had to do, and we had a
We
bit of a
almost
plan for
planned
that.
that.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. That actually went okay. Maybe we should do plans more.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Ross, you were about to say something.
Concord told you that last night that we are in suspicion of there being an arcane weapon in the tower.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I found plans for it.
Oh. Well,
cannot-
cool.
Understand all of it perfectly, but it's called the Wheel's Woe. From what I can decipher, from what we can decipher at the Concord, it can manipulate planes of existence.
Not great.
Double
I
up
can
the fact that in the blueprints of the tower, it's physically impossible. The tower is bigger on the inside.
Yeah, we've dealt with things like that before. We own one.
What?
Yeah.
Yes.
Not a weapon of mass destruction, no. Just something that looks bigger on the inside than
Yeah, it's my cart.
it. Yeah.
The party thinks it's their cart, but it's actually my cart. So.
It's called
Yeah.
Wheels of Wagon.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's one name for it.
Right. Okay. Of course. So, from what we can discern from the blueprints, they were incomplete. We aren't sure if that's because I couldn't grab all of them or if they're maybe keeping parts of the tower secret. But from what we can gather, there are certain rooms associated with different planes of existence, and maybe this Wheel's Woe can help them manipulate them further, maybe help them expand them.
Oh. Yeah, that's not great.
Anya's kind of smiling now, and she's like, you know what? I thought that we would be like going through some stupid old racist governor's stupid boring tower full of propaganda, but this sounds fun.
Well, I mean, to be fair, he is all of that as well. But
Yeah, I was
I
just
know
gonna
he
say.
is all of that, but like going through different planes, at least it will be interesting instead of stab his cronies, steal some gold, stab his cronies. You know, the usual tower fanfare.
Although hopefully there'll be some gold still, though. Hopefully.
Oh, yes, of course.
Hey, guys, can I just talk to you for a second? He sort of only points to Anya and Birdie. And then we hustle in the corner.
Yeah.
Sort of like awkwardly shuffle to the corner. Newman's got his arms over the both of you. He's like, so this has to do with like planes of existence, right? Do you reckon this would have anything to do with Zathran Tathawa? Or because isn't he doing stuff with planes as well?
Oh, yeah.
Can we maybe use this against him? Maybe.
Is that their name again? Yeah, I think that's what the convocation was mentioning. Yeah.
Darling, I almost think that it is a certainty at this point that it has everything to do with Zatron Tatara.
So like,
Cool.
so we should be
Do you
careful.
not think that these organizations that are like, ooh, Chaos Era, the Chaos Era is the best era, would not be like, ooh, this demon that wants to spread chaos, maybe we should let him in. I feel like if they have found out that this is the god that is, well, not god, demon, devil, demon, definitely demon.
Who
The
knows?
demon that is wanting to leave and like do chaotic junk, they probably are on board for that. This
Alright.
is my theory anyway.
We'll look out for something. Any signs?
I mean,
Yeah.
like, that's part of this too, isn't it? That we get to part of this trip is to gather weapons and intel to help us in the battle ahead.
It's true. At least we got someone that kind of knows their way around, maybe. So that'll help. Hopefully.
At the very least, she's more interesting to look at than the last one.
I agree 100%.
Absolutely.
She is quite attractive. Have you noticed that too, Anya?
I have. I've also noticed that you've noticed.
Oh, what, really? Oh, but I'm
Yes.
so...
Is this something you
that's
guys always do when you meet someone new?
No, I think this is just, well, maybe. I don't know.
It depends on the person.
Right. Well,
Less for
look.
me, I suppose, than for Anya.
I mean, like, this happens when there is a pretty woman folk near me.
And same
Maybe
here,
let's
so...
go with, say, Caius.
Weird. I still don't get that. Well, yeah, I 100% get that. But yeah. Okay, so let's not
anyways.
think about him.
I think good hustle, guys. Good hustle, guys. We should get back to it.
Ross interrupted us.
Ross kind of taps on her tambourine and goes, "Are you done?"
Yes. Yes, we're done.
Maybe. Only time will tell.
Are we done, guys?
yeah.
I don't know.
All right, yeah, we're done. All right, then we all awkwardly shuffle back.
Sorry, it was a team meeting.
yourself.
Newman goes back to doing the cloak thing.
To team meeting. Yeah.
All right.
Right. You do realize we're in a 4-foot wide alley, and none of you lowered your voices, right?
No, we were whispering, surely.
We're sneaky. We can
Subtlety isn't
whisper.
our best point, dear.
No.
We're sneaky, but we're not very subtle.
And we were only talking about facts anyway. So,
Oh, I know. I'm aware.
I'm glad you're aware. Cool. It's time to go invisible now, or
So, just before we start, we need to be careful. Just because the governor's out of town doesn't mean his servants aren't. That bit me in the ass last night. Am I allowed to say ass?
Yes.
Oh, you may say it big, like a lot around.
I'm
us.
pretty
Yes.
sure I've said some pretty hard swear words since we've started, so you're good.
That's what
We
bit
do
me in
that.
the ass last night, was thinking I was alone. And there's magic around these blueprints, around these plans, around the wheels of woe.
no.
The Concord can't decipher all of it. There is a part of this where we're going in blind.
Oh no. That's...
Darling, that is my specialty.
she,
And then she snaps and walks away. No.
she
No, come back!
I should-
Oh.
She does have a little chuckle though, which I'm sure like some of the other party members.
She was blind for a little while. She makes these jokes a lot.
I barely think that 20 years was a little while. Well, 21
You're an elf,
actually.
so
I was blind for long enough for humans to have a legal drinking age in the Darby. What's the equivalent of America here?
Technically, Erethold.
Within Erethold.
fair. That is a long time. Cool. Okay, so we gotta be careful of other people and magic.
Yes.
And a plane altering magical machine thingo. Cool. Oh, no.
Yes?
No, you go. You go first.
Between you and me, if the interior design of this tower is anything like the villa from last night, we're not in for a treat.
Oh.
It's beige, isn't it? It's beige.
It's just exposed brick. Like, that went out of fashion like 20 years ago.
I find it so
man.
niche. It's so niche.
And the art, it's gaudy as all get out.
Oh,
Like
like
funny gaudy or like just fancy gaudy,
Like-
where they're
like
like,
nudes
this
or
is really
something.
good, but it's actually very boring.
like graphic nudes or something.
Expensive.
Oh,
But fake.
Although, if
What
they're
is the
convincing
point of
enough,
Well,
I'm
The ones at the villa weren't very convincing, but that makes me wonder if maybe the ones here are the real deal.
I'm feeling very confident about this mission all of a sudden. I'm very, very keen to get
Which one of us has the
missioning.
bag of holding?
Me. I think Neumann
Prepare
does too.
for a lot of painting posts.
Oh, as always.
I didn't pick your taste to be that poor.
Oh no, darling, they're for selling.
Yeah, that's it. I like making money. That's my taste. And
I can understand the
looking
hustle.
Yes, yeah. It's good. It's good hustling. So yeah, cool. I'm very keen to see possibly expensive paintings that I can pawn off. All of us can. Yeah, great.
So, as a group, you stealthily make your way to the tower entrance.
Oh yeah, so I'm gonna cast Birdie's stealthy spell, by the way.
Pass without trace?
Pass without trace.
Okay.
So Birdie gets like a little vial of ash, puts a little bit on his hand, and then blows, and the ash like settles all over you guys. And you basically, you're not invisible, but like shadows bend around you. Yeah, and
That gives us advantage, yeah?
yeah, it's a plus 10 actually to our
plus 10.
dexterity, so
Which
not
is-
advantage.
Insane in
Yeah.
5th edition.
Yeah. So yeah, you're plus 10 sneakier for whatever you roll if we have to roll for that. And again, like the shadows seem to bend around you guys, but they're mostly bending around Bertie and kind of like normally he looks mostly humanoid, but like his eyes are like that red kind of tone again when he's casting this spell. Cool.
I need to find
Yeah, so you guys are all
the reason
invisible
why I
now.
swore before is because I need to find the stats for a cat.
Surely cats are very, very stealthy.
I only have a +2 to dex. That sucks.
But when
Ross.
they're on your shoulder.
Yeah? Sorry,
Anyway.
Ross?
Ross kind of leans forward to Birdie and goes like, "Hey, will this like wash out of the cloak? I'm kind of borrowing this from the company. Like, will this wash out?"
Oh, it's a very dashing cloak. No, don't worry, it washes out. I've done my laundry heaps of times, so it's totally fine. Though still like, well, Neumann's got a pretty cool cloak. Yeah, I don't know whether she'd really personally care, but I do care about like my appearance, and like, yeah, it does wash out. So don't worry, just makes you a little bit more invisible for a little while. It's a spell I came up with myself.
You look over to Anya and there's the dust from the last 6 times this has happened, and she just hasn't washed any of it. She is filthy. There's sticks in her hair. There's shit everywhere. Not actual shit, but just like junk.
Figurative, yeah.
It's great.
Well, thank you. I just don't want to piss off my director. You know, we don't have a lot of gigs here, and I can't afford to lose this one.
Oh yeah, no, it's fine. I'm sure it'll be good. It must be exciting, like traveling and being on the stage and all that.
It
Alright.
was until the wizards.
Yeah. Newman's not a big fan of them either, so I can understand they kind of like have ruined this this place. It looks like
They kind of just suck like a lot.
it's true. And if they're stopping you from earning money, then that is, I can understand, it's a major bummer. So you have got my sympathies, girl.
So could I get everyone, as you are sneaking over to the entrance, to roll me a stealth check? Newman, yours is at disadvantage.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
of your
First
armor.
roll,
But I feel
plus
like it'll
10
be
for
okay.
everyone.
That's okay.
Yeah, it's
That's-
going to be okay with the plus 24
That
you
was
have.
worse. That was worse. I rolled a 7 and then I rolled a 6. However, that is a 30 with a 6.
Oh
is that
my
right?
gosh.
Can I do maths
insane.
right? That doesn't seem
that
right.
is 30. Yeah.
18.
So, Hafren got a 22, and
Nice.
Anya, who rolled a 2,
It's
got a
invisible.
24.
It's crazy.
So,
what?
yeah.
That's just amazing. Your
She had
stealth
plus 12 to
modifiers.
stealth.
Rogues.
That is crazy. Betty's an 18.
All right. So yeah, you don't feel like you've brought any undue attention to yourselves. You do find that the entry is locked, though.
Ooh.
do I have something for this? I don't know.
Hang on.
Because I don't know my item.
Does
Wait.
so and you go.
You go.
Does anyone, and Neumann whispers this because he has taken on your constructive criticism and is now whispering. So, hey guys, does anyone have a way to like detect magic and stuff? This door could be magical.
No.
We got to do this often. Because I do, but I can only use it so many times.
Do I, Darby?
Detect magic or like a wand or something.
So
You pretty
you
used to have
have-
one, but I'm
you
pretty
do
sure you
not.
sold it.
um
Actually, I'll just double check
This-
real
I
quick.
could use my robe of useful items and throw something at it.
So, hang on. Bertie like starts rifling through his little backpack that he has on his back with his like mage hand or something. I don't know.
Actually, can okay, Darby, there's a spell scroll of 1st to 3rd level. Can I pick what it is?
Single
In
use
this
though.
robe, it doesn't specify.
in the robe. Technically not, but I'll allow it to be like a detect magic if you would like.
Yeah. Anya's like, she pulls it off and she's like, who can cast spells? Wait, can warlocks cast this spell?
Who knows? I
Probably.
wouldn't know.
Ross, you do magic, right?
Of course.
Do you know if warlocks can cast detect magic?
I think detect magic is on most lists.
I know I can definitely
They
cast it.
can. I know for yeah.
She's like, it's okay. I'm unsure of this. Bertie, this is your wheelhouse.
Oh yeah, magic. Yeah, I'm very good at
Magic, I
magic. Yeah. Oh,
You know, being a cleric and all.
yeah. That's me. I'm a magical man.
She passes it to Bertie. I don't know how
Yeah,
spell
I
scrolls work.
think Anya is the only person who can't.
Yeah.
Oh
cool.
yeah.
Oh,
Fair
damn.
enough.
All right. And
Wait,
because it's
Neumann
only a
can cast
first.
it?
Yes.
Pardon?
What the fuck?
So Ross can cast it from a scroll because it is a bard
Yeah.
spell.
Betty takes
But
it
it's
off
not
Anya's
one of
hands.
Ross's known spells.
And then he he turns to Ross. He's like, "Oh, would you like to do the honors?" And hands her the scroll.
And Ross just grabs it and goes like, okay, fine. I guess I'm leading the charge here.
So-
Barry's like, "Wow, it's being nice, but okay."
Wow,
You-
Bertie, way to sacrifice our guy.
You've used spell scrolls before. They're generally like the difficulty of using them depends on the power of the spell. Detect magic is a fairly basic spell for those who know it, and so you're able. No, but the point is, like with a scroll, you can very easily cast.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
It
you
happens.
read from the spell scroll, and once you complete the action of reading it, suddenly you
Come back.
notice that yourself and your 3 companions light up. And you do have an awareness that this is more so that that you haven't literally lit up. Like the outside observer wouldn't see this. This is how detect magic works. You are seeing the aura of the magic items that you and your companions have on you.
Wow.
Don't
this
look at
is
Neumann. You'll be blind.
Yeah, we've got a lot. Just
This is a magical party.
Yeah, I would say the same.
Is there any magic inhibiting our access to the door?
No, there is the faintest amount of a transmutation magic aura coming. No, not transmutation, conjuration magic aura coming from within. Kind of seeping through the cracks of the door. But the door itself does not appear to be magical.
Okay. Then I want to unlock the door.
All right. And how are you going to attempt to do that?
Can I cast knock?
Yes, you can.
Oh.
Okay.
Both of the rogues behind you are like,
Can I roll to understand what spell is about to be cast?
You can.
All right, cool. Or do I just know?
is knock a cantrip?
It is not.
So what am I looking at? In insight here or
It would be an Arcana check.
Arcana? That's much better. So that's a 13.
Okay. Yeah. So knock isn't a particularly high level spell. Mechanically, it's a second level spell.
Yeah.
It does, and this happens, and you realize it as it's happening.
I'm trying to stop it, is what I'm trying to do before it happens. That's why I want to find out, can I understand what they're casting before they cast it?
I'm going to say you can recognize it. You can use essentially a reaction
Yes, please.
time to try to stop
Yes, please.
Ross from casting it if you would like.
Yes, please. So Newman's gonna be like, hang on, whoa, and like, I guess grab your hand.
Ross is just gonna look at you real slowly.
And then you just like slowly, let's go. If you're gonna cast what I think you're gonna cast, it's very, very, very loud. Very loud. From what I can remember.
Anya, while they're having this exchange, ducks down and tries to use her thieves' tools to unlock the door.
Great idea. Absolutely great idea. But we're trying to be very sneaky right now. And I'm pretty
That's an
sure
18.
knock, if I'm
18?
right, makes
So
a
that
very
will
loud
unlock
noise, but unlocks
That
the
will?
door.
Yeah.
Fuck, it does. Shit.
Don't worry, I've got it.
That's not what she says.
Good work, good choice, but just, yes. I don't want to reveal ourselves straight at the front door.
There is a chance if the tower is as steeped with planar magic as you suspected, as it seems to be, that might enable you to better use knock inside without being audible from outside.
Yeah. So
Cool.
sorry
That's
for
good
being
to
so
know.
abrupt and sudden, but I just needed to stop that from happening. I do apologize.
Anya turns around and she's like, guys, it's fine. The door's unlocked. Let's go.
Ross kind of puts her arm down and she turns to Neumann and goes like, "Thank you. I apologize for my impatience."
It's all good. Good work. Good choice. But yeah, just not the right scenario, I don't think.
Both Birdie and Anya are just like, uh-oh, someone apologize. Someone with patience who apologize?
Wow. Oh, cool. Oh, well,
All
let's
right.
go inside.
So yeah, we go inside, I guess. Is there anything magical seeping out at you?
So,
Yeah, Darby, what do we see?
Yeah.
Exposed brick?
as you enter, collectively, you enter a room filled with doors, including the one you've entered through. There are 20 doors in total. The walls are painted in a swirl of dark purples, while the doors are relatively simple wooden structures.
Dark purple is so much better than beige.
Above each door is a glowing gem installed into the wall, with a golden filigree surrounding the gem.
Golden filigree, you say?
Each gem glows a different color and leads to a room that replicates, leads to a different room. Ross, you see that each of the gems and doors have a very heavy, strong conjuration aura to them.
Mm-hmm.
Darby,
almost blinding.
What do I roll to appraise the gems?
Oh no.
It would probably be
Don't you have an appraisal skill?
investigation.
No.
check.
That's Pathfinder.
Yeah. Okay, so it's a 15.
15. They're pretty valuable.
Barry just is staring at these gems. He's not paying any attention to the rest of the room now.
They seem to be magically treated in some way which makes it a bit harder to place their value, but they would, if you could pry them out of the walls, they might fetch quite the value.
Anya's looking around quite fascinated, and she kind of goes up ahead a little bit and looks at some of the doors and then sort of turns back and she's like, do we think that maybe each of these doors takes us to different planar sections? This is incredible, really.
I can only assume that's what they're for.
I mean, like, what are we doing? We are not. If this is the kind of magic they are doing, why are we still doing this?
It's for.
Ross is kind of
Look.
standing in the middle of the room, and she's just kind of like, the blueprints didn't show all of this. This is much bigger than we expected.
I
This is
know.
incredible, and like,
Yeah.
I know these guys are evil, and I hate what they're using it for, but this is fucking incredible.
I mean, I don't think there's that many planes. But there's 20. You go 1, 2, 3, 20 doors. And I don't think there's that many.
That's even more exciting. What is behind these doors?
Do these doors have any magic coming from them, Ross?
And
We
I
look at
tell?
Darby.
Yeah, as I said, they
Yeah.
are, there is an overwhelming amount of light that you can see.
Overwhelmingly.
Oh, okay. Well. Oh, God. Alright, well, definitely something magical will happen, but let's just hope it's not bad. Do we want to open a door and just see what
What?
happens?
Maybe we should look at the gemstones for a little longer,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
we
yeah. Yeah,
what-
yeah.
know or can guess what we're going into. I guess.
Bertie, you sort of know your gems. Do you want to have a close look? I can, hoist you up
Maybe
if you
we
want.
should pick a door and
I
evaluate that or
I would-
investigate that.
personally love to have a closer look at those gemstones. Yes, Neumann.
Alright, so Newman goes around to one of the doors, because I'm guessing the gems are on top of the doors, and he sort of puts his hands like that, but a little bit lower, and gets ready, and he's signaling you to get up on his hand so he can pull you up.
Just remember that will be a terrifying height if you are afraid of heights.
But he's quite short. But he looks at you, Neumann, and then looks down at his little hands. He's like, "Okay, be careful, Neumann."
Oh, I'm reliable. Don't you worry.
Very carefully puts his little heeled boots. So trying to move it so the heel is off Newman's feet. Paws. Step onto
Newman
his
appreciates
hands.
it.
That
Yeah.
you are attuned to wing boots at the moment.
Yeah, I know. Oh, Darby, why did you mention that? I was waiting for an exciting moment to reveal
Okay,
that.
I thought you might have forgotten. It's been.
No. Oh,
Newman
well.
doesn't
It's
know.
okay.
Newman
Darby's
doesn't
robot
know.
voice happened. I didn't hear it.
Yeah, and Newman doesn't
Oh,
know.
well, yeah. Yeah, Betty hops up onto your Newman's, gets a little boost from Newman, yes?
Yeah, he boosts you up. So now you're at shoulder level to the gem. Let's just say this is the first door on the left.
Okay.
Okay. Oh.
First door on the left. So, the gem is a shade of indigo.
Okay. Could I do anything to ascertain what it is? I just look at it, drool over it a bit.
You could roll an Arcana check to see if you can.
Oh, I'm bad at that. Alright. Hey, I rolled a 17, so it's a 17.
17. You're not quite sure which plane it's associated with, but you do seem to recall reading something about in certain planes, certain planes, there being essentially these pools that glow different colors, and these pools lead to different planes, and you can tell which plane they lead to by the color of the pool.
Oh, cool.
So
which one does this one lead to?
for a 17, you're not quite sure what plane is associated with which color, but you are aware that there is a planar association with different colors.
Well, you still okay under there, Neumann?
Yeah,
Not too
I'm
heavy
good.
for you?
No,
Okay.
absolutely not. You're really light, actually.
Oh, well, I guess I didn't realize you were this tall. Okay,
We try not to think about it.
he's a very tall kitty.
Ross
so-
kind of leans over to Anya and is just like, do they do this a lot? Are they going to be okay?
This is the first time I have seen this happen, but it's also the first time I've seen Bertie cooperate with anyone who does not have muscles larger than my head. So I'm just gonna let it roll. I think. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Maybe we should check out the right-hand side doors while they are checking the left.
That sounds
I
like a
don't
good
know.
idea.
Can we like feasibly see the color of the gemstones without having to get on
Yeah.
each other's shoulders?
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, look, you got perception and a nimble cat.
It's true.
I've
Sorry.
got tippy toes.
For the sake of time, I will read out each of the gem colors from
Hold on.
left to right throughout the room.
Okay.
So there is indigo,
Mm-hmm.
jet black, magenta, amethyst, olive, rust, russet, ruby, flame red, diamond blue, saffron, gold, amber, orange, emerald green, sapphire blue, leather brown, spiraling white, and silver.
I made it up to ruby.
I mean,
Yeah, the good thing-
green.
But hey, how about this? The good thing about there being 20 doors is we can use a d20 to decide which one we go through.
True. Yeah.
And whilst Newman's on the ground, I guess he's like looking up a little. Is there anything on the ceiling, perhaps? Anything like maybe a trap door or a chandelier or something? Anything
Yeah.
suggesting that this
An extra
large
door.
tower doesn't just end at this level?
Yeah.
There
Oh.
doesn't seem to be a direct path upwards from this room.
Oh, also Darby, with all the colours, does Bertie know if one of the colours correspond to the Feywild?
That one you probably would know.
Because he's a Fey baby. Yeah.
And I can tell you that that the color that would typically be associated with the Feywild is an opalescent white. That is not present here.
Oh, okay.
Probably
Okay.
in the best interests of Newman's well-being.
Yeah, true.
Can Anya roll something to see if she would know if any, or like would recognize one or any of these colors associating with a different plane?
You can certainly try. Roll anyone who
Yeah.
wants to see if they
Yeah.
can identify
Newman is sort of
the
thinking
color
about the...
planar link.
What are we rolling?
It would be an Arcana check.
Newman is sort of remembering the wallpaper of that mansion we broke into. The statue guy, because his wallpaper had the different we were just saying the words, have I forgotten already?
Oh, yeah,
the different
planes.
planes.
Yeah, you're
so it was
right.
Had the
Yeah.
depiction of the Great Wheel.
yeah. Perhaps that might assist him in some way, remembering colours or anything like that. He's big on interior design, so it would stick with him. I'll take that as a no.
Well, you can roll for it based on that knowledge. So
Sure.
Ross rolled a 24 on Arcana.
24.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Yes,
Anya rolled a 15.
12.
12. Okay.
So, just confirming from the boosty that I got from Neumann, pretty much all I can tell you is that these gemstones are kind of like, they might be the same colors of different planes, which is kind of exactly what we were theorizing, so not very useful, but, oh, this gemstone is nice, though.
And also, you get to be tall.
Yeah, it's nice being tall. I mean, it's... Oh, yeah, thanks, Neumann, you can put me down now.
Yeah, that's alright.
I had Rook lift me up a while ago, too. That was pretty awesome. Not Kai's, sadly, but, well maybe.
Well,
Oh,
there's
well.
still time. We might run into him again.
Well, who knows? Anyway, cool. So yeah, the plane's big surprise.
So I've sent that list through.
Thank you.
And I'll send that through to Zoe as well.
Thank you. I'm just a baby.
All right. So, let me bring up my actual notes for this. So, yeah, I think that's 24 is probably enough to recognize pretty much all of them.
Wow.
Jake made a very not funny joke in our group chat.
No one else will know.
Which fun of the came through technically. So funny joke, Jake.
Thanks.
I think that's our world at the moment.
Yeah.
That color.
Cool.
So,
all right.
Indigo is associated with Isgard. Jet black, Limbo. Magenta is Pandemonium. Amethyst is the Abyss. Olive is Carcerai. Rust.
If you're telling us all of this, can you also drop that in the chat?
Please, I can't write that fast.
Yeah. Rust is Hades. Gehenna is Russet. The Nine Hells is Ruby. Acheron is Flame Red. Mechanus is Diamond Blue. Arcadia is Saffron. Mount Celestia is Gold. Bitopia is Amber. Elysium is Orange. The Beastlands is Emerald Green. Arborea is Sapphire Blue. The Outlands are Leather Brown. The Ethereal Plane is Spiraling White. And the Material Plane is Silver. Actually, for that, I will also tell you the colors of the ones that are missing as well.
Interesting.
There are more there than there are missing though. So there is so the ones that are missing are the Shadowfell, the Feywild, the planes of air, earth, fire, and water, and the element. Well, it's effectively 3 planes not represented, but there are substrates of the elemental chaos.
This is exciting. I'm excited.
All right, so
I'm willing to give up everything in the future just for us to spend the rest of the campaign going through all of this. Sorry, I interrupted you.
that's okay. Ross kind of looks around and she goes, "Wait, I recognize these. I know where these go."
You do?
They were some of these were in the blueprints. Some of these they're not just planes, they're rooms. We couldn't make sense of it. But I know these. There's some missing, but these lead everywhere.
How?
Kind of. Wow. Kind of wild.
Like the Nine Hells, Mechanus, Arcadia, Mount Celestia, they lead everywhere. With a tower like this full of these, the wizards can go wherever they want.
That's not great.
So it does make a lot of sense when you think about it.
I mean, it would make
It's sort of how they conduct themselves and
it would make sense that it would make common sense that these doors would lead to these places, but perhaps they don't. Perhaps something else might be happening as well. Should we try a door to see what happens?
I think we should be very careful about which door we try. I personally would not like to go to the Seven Hells.
So, is there a door for the plane we're in right now or something like that? Because I just want to go up the tower, to be honest.
This is the tower, dummy.
Yes, but from what I can see, and he points up to the ceiling, there's nothing up, and I want to go up. So I'm hoping one of these doors is literally just a normal door and will let us go up.
Maybe
Yeah,
it just
true.
looks like a tower on the outside, but
Perhaps.
it's actually a really long hallway.
Yeah, we might be sideways right now.
Maybe
Oh.
already it's all funked up here, and we're actually walking upwards. That would be fun.
Oh no, I'm gonna be sick. Oh.
But yeah, is there a door that is specifically for this plane, or something that would hint that it doesn't leave a plane?
Zoe looks at Darby.
I'm guessing the
Expectantly.
material plane one.
Yeah, so there is a material plane door outside of the one that you entered through.
Probably the door that
Right.
leads to the
That-
material plane.
Oh, of course. Oh
right.
yeah.
Well, I
So-
vote for that one.
All right, let's
Remind me what the ethereal plane is again?
material plane.
It's the
No,
one where
the
I'm-
ethereal.
Oh,
Ethereal.
Isn't it like spirit stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
so there are kind of different levels of the ethereal plane. There is the border ethereal, which is what actually roll me an arcana check to see.
I was asking more from my curiosity,
Yeah.
but I'll roll it so that. No,
But it's-
she has no idea.
Yeah.
Anya doesn't know.
Simple way to explain it without giving you too much meta knowledge would be that it's essentially a kind of echo of the material plane that shares its space with it, but doesn't physically interact with it for the most part.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah.
No, I know the ethereal plane is like where a lot of spells for like you're just stepping out of
Yeah,
reality for
yeah.
a bit
Yeah.
goes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, I vote for the material plane door if out of any of these.
You mean the door we just came through?
No, Ross was pointing to this door, which is, I think you said the material one. Am I right, Ross?
yes, the silver gem.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does the door we came through have a gem on top of it?
It does not.
Okay.
Well, that's kind of boring, but let's go.
I feel like if we're going to try a door, let's try this one. There's no reason why we can't try the others, but I just want to try.
Okay, but if we go through there and there are beige walls and a fucking office, I'm leaving.
I think I kind of liked being in an office. That'd be awesome.
As long
Do
as
it with
there's nothing
taxes.
hanging in the corners.
Well, yes, very true. I like that.
So entering into the material plane one, there is it is a mix between a couple of things. It seems to be most of the setup here suggests that it's mostly used as a storeroom. See a lot of like arcane components in here. But there is also a what I think most of you you would all recognize on the floor there is a massive sigil that you recognize as, in concept at least, as a teleportation circle. And there is also a sort of dish with a reflective surfaced water in it that I don't think you can you don't necessarily have actually it might be something you can technically I'm not sure whether it's something you directly have access to, Bertie, but it's something that you would have a level of familiarity with. This
Oh yeah.
is a common thing used for scrying.
Oh, scrying. Yeah, fair enough.
Quick question, Darby.
Yes.
Would you be able to break a teleportation circle by destroying the sigil? Like, just non-magically destroying it? Or is that...
You could try.
Okay. Anya gets out her hellfire dagger and just tries to scratch away at some of the sigil just to
Okay.
break it.
So roll me an Arcana check. Or no, not an Arcana check. This would be more directly a spell attack, essentially.
That's
Yes, that's a scrying circle and like a teleportation circle there around you. Oh, she's gonna do it anyway.
I guess I'm just going off my warlock spell attack bonus, which is 15.
15. Okay. So, you're not entirely sure. You may have messed it up a bit. Ross, it does still seem active. From your detect magic vision. But you don't know. Maybe the fact that the sigil has been broken might interfere with the signal a little.
Can she try to break it in a second place?
Yeah. Roll another essentially spell attack.
So that is. God, it's been a long time since I've done maths. 23.
23. Okay. Again, like for Ross, you don't see the magic aura disappear, but there is a little bit of a faltering and a kind of crackling, almost like almost like it's on the fritz.
Anya stands up and she dusts her palms off and she's like, well, that should mess with some of their stuff. I don't know whether that did anything. I don't really know much about sigils.
No, I wonder where that was going to be teleporting to. I guess we'll find out now. Probably with stuff, I guess.
I'm assuming this is how the wizards get around. It's a teleportation circle.
Yeah.
Ross kind of leans over to Neumann and just goes like, you guys don't plan stuff, do you? Really?
Well, I mean, look, I can see merit in it because, perhaps something could teleport in this very room if we tried to do something, I guess. But also that goes two ways because I think if we wanted to, we could use a teleportation circle ourselves. But I guess we're being on the safe side here. But yeah, look, we sort of improv. I guess you'd know a bit about that as well.
But no pros and cons columns here. No.
Yeah, look, it depends.
Okay. Well, we can yes and this situation. I think we can make it work.
So, I'm guessing the teleportation circle is no more. But did you say that was a scrying circle?
Yeah, the water over there. Yep.
That's something I don't want to destroy. I've always wanted to use a scrying tool. I have no idea how to use it, but I'm excited now.
Who would you want to peep on?
I don't know. It could be anyone. It could be anywhere. It's just I want to try it.
Such a peeping tomcat.
Oh no! I like that. That's a good one.
That's me laughing at my own joke like 10 seconds before I make it.
Like perhaps I can, scry on the governor or find out where our missing comrade has gone. What other mission was more important than this one? I'd like to find out personally. I don't know about you guys, but.
I mean, your armor is looking a little less shiny recently.
Oh. Well, you wouldn't want to spy on people like that, with that would be creepy.
But you're not tuning into the video feed. You missed about 10 seconds of Jake kind of just looking heartbroken for a little bit. Just the silence of him just staring.
Missing his body.
Good times. Anyways, I'm gonna try and use this scrying thing. Oh god, he sort of walks up to it, cracks his fingers, and just stares at it, like as if he's trying to activate it with his vision.
Bertie is just slowly encroaching more closer and closer to the shadowiest part of the room, so he can just kind of sink in with that while you guys are doing.
We have one magic use.
And I would like to see if Neumann knows how to use a scrying tool.
Okay, roll me an Arcana
Idiot
check.
rogues with some magic.
He does not. I'm assuming that's an 8. That's an 8.
Oh,
So
nice water.
you spend a decent 5 minutes preparing yourself and going over the symbols on the scrying circle.
A few squats as well.
And preparing to try to scry. And you go for it. And then realize, oh, this is just the material component. You need to actually be able to cast the scrying spell to use this.
Yeah. Damn, I was hoping it was an all-encompassing scrying tool. No magic needed. Ah well, does anyone know scrying?
Probably not. I wouldn't spy on people. That would
Alright.
be weird.
Well, I think this room is bust unless there's something hidden behind any of these boxes. Or perhaps, is there anything good to loot here?
Can Anya do an investigate roll?
Yeah.
Just generally for the room.
And Newman's looking for things to loot now.
Alright. So that would also be an investigation check, Neumann.
Well, she looks at the roof.
Newman
Just
sees
in
everything.
general. What do the ceilings look like, Darby? I need to know.
They're beige.
They're kind of a wood board ceiling.
And okay, sorry, what color are the walls?
The walls are like a mahogany brown.
Oh,
Okay.
better than beige.
Possible.
23.
23. So you find
Loot.
It was a 4, by the way, for Anya.
Oh, wow.
you find an old glass eye.
Yes! Loot!
Neumann, what do you got there?
Look,
What do you got your kitty paws there?
I don't need to scry when I can see everything. And he pulls out this glass eye.
Do you know what that's been?
I don't know, but it's something I actually considered making an eye thing for you, Anya, but I thought the sort of contact lenses would be less invasive than replacing an actual eyeball with a magical one. But yeah, I'm assuming I know where it's been or where it is meant to go. But
You know what? You can keep that one. I
Oh,
like
absolutely,
my
yeah.
contact lenses.
hey, Ross, is this magical in any way?
Let me have a closer look.
He passes over the glass eye. Is the eye magical?
Is it magical?
Roll
Look
me an
at
Arcana
Dummy.
check, Ross.
With detect magic?
Yeah, no, you're at the point now that detect magic has run out. It only lasts about 10 minutes.
Damn.
Oh, dang, we should speed on it.
13. It does not appear to be magic.
Alright.
There's no magic in there, I'm sorry.
That's alright. Might be good for a prank one other day. He puts it in his pocket.
So this scrying dish, it's like a dish of water, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You thirsty?
Anya's like, one last thing before we go. And she just knocks it over.
Okay.
Oh, how noisy is that?
Reasonably noisy.
It's like, oh my gosh!
Ross just kind of in that very harried stage manager kind of voice just goes shh.
Sorry, I didn't really think. Plus, we've all been talking at normal volume, so it's like,
There
Oh
you go.
boy!
Like, you guys really need to work on that. I, for one, have been quite quiet this entire time.
Sorry, are you saying I for one and holding up the eye?
Oh no!
I knew
hate
it'd
this
come in
party.
handy.
I hate this party. But
Ross
I gotta.
just crosses her arms and goes like, "Have you ever considered stand up?" No, guy.
Look, lots of people don't like me standing up. It's quite intimidating, apparently.
Oh,
Trust
no.
me, you don't want him to stand to his full height. It's horrifying.
But look, I'm funny on a whim. We'll see. I reckon I've got what it takes. I should add that to my resume.
I think
Oh,
you
no.
should.
I will. Alright, but now, whilst he says that, he goes, yeah, alright, enough of that, enough of this. Let's find out what we can do here. And he looks around the room. Is there anything that might suggest that we can go past this room? Anything on the walls?
Stairs.
Not past this room, no.
Maybe we could teleport there.
Well, this room's a bust.
From our knowledge, just to get it out of the way in case we find any more, can Neumann remember whether or not Athena casted a spell whenever she used the teleportation circle?
She did.
She did,
Yeah,
yeah.
she
I'm
did.
pretty sure we need to cast a spell to use the teleportation circle anyways.
Sometimes.
Guys, we're gonna have to. Sorry, we're gonna have to take a short break because I'm gonna have an interruption.
Yeah. We're about to go to break anyway. So we will go to break or end of episode, and you guys can
Sorry
decide
for
where
the
you're
abrupt
going to
break,
go
guys.
next.
Alright, thanks for listening.
Yes.
And
Thanks
sorry
for
you had to
listening,
listen.
See you
Bye.
next time.